Hi there, I am Donald Cristoforantu. Welcome to People and Organization course. Now we will discuss how to communicate effectively within an organization in a concise and confident way. There are three types of communication styles, which are passive communicators, aggressive communicators, and assertive communicators. Let's start with the passive communicator style. There are several characteristics possessed by passive communicators. For example, they have minimal eye contact, bad postures, and sometimes lower voice. People with passive communication style might also find it difficult to say no. This may lead to misunderstandings because the passive communicators give no clear and thorough hints or information or even answers. So as a person or even a leader, how do you deal with this kind of communicator? If you are facing this situation, the best way to communicate with the passive communicators is to create a safe environment for them to be able to express their voice. Because sometimes they often feel that their needs and ideas are not as important as the others' ideas. Also, when dealing with the passive communicators, try to always verify whether they have received the correct message, whether they understand the message, and never assume that they understand everything that you have said. Next, we will discuss about the aggressive type of communicator. Aggressive communicators are a type of people who express their feelings and opinions and also advocate their needs in a way that may hurt other people feeling or heart. Other characteristics of aggressive communicators may include people who tend to interrupt others, people who have loud voice when they are speaking and like to blame others for the mistake that they do not actually do. Usually, this type of communicators are the bullies who tend to jump into the other person's space and exert that toxic behavior. This can result in an unfriendly working environment. Now, we come to the last type of communicators, which is assertive communicator. Assertive communication involves asking for what do you want or saying how you feel in an honest and respectful way. Do not put anyone down, show some empathy, and increase people's self-esteem. Here are some characteristics that describe an assertive person. First, being open in expressing ideas or thoughts and feelings, and also encouraging others to do the same. Second, treating everyone equally. Third, being able to make mistakes and apologize. Fourth, accepting responsibility and not being afraid to make a decision. 5. Expressing appreciation to others who are doing a good job. When you become more assertive, you will feel better. Why? Because you are expressing who you are and how you feel without hurting others. Finally, we come to the session of learning how and when to say no and yes, of course. This communication skill is somehow depicted as a habit that is usually done by assertive communicators. Have you ever feel overwhelmed? Not because of the amount of work you have, but because your friends or families keep asking you out when you actually do not have the time to spend with them. However, you feel reluctant to refuse the offer, so you just say yes, regardless of your own circumstances. In these situations, you will be faced with the dilemma whether to say yes or no to those requests. Even so, it can be an opportunity to draw up some space for personal growth, where you can focus on yourself and what really matters to you. From now on, you can choose how to respond to this request for your time and space. Our advice is you need to start learning how to say no, because it is harder to do so than to say yes. At first, you will feel reluctant and maybe anxious to say no. You might even think, if I say no, will my friends abandon me, ignore me? It is normal to feel that. But still, if your friends are really your friends, they will cherish you and understand why you cannot join them. So you have a unique opportunity to decide how do you spend your precious time. The outcome is for you to stay productive and minimize your stress. And from here, you already learn one of the most important art of communication, which is to say no. That's all our videos for this session. We hope you understand and learn the lesson very well as you may start to practice how to use the skills of effective communications right now at your workplace or in your daily life. Thank you and take care.